Anthony started ranting, and we pretty much shut him up because we want it on the air.
It's infuriating what is going on with the buses. And I'm not even talking about just the New York City buses. I'm talking about the buses out on Long Island, in the entire area. You can't get away from it.
Downtown Buffalo. I was there the other day, and it's unbelievable some of the things that are on the sides of the buses.
Is it really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I fly into these cities for a day trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just check it out.
And what you were saying just before we went on the air, I noticed that in downtown Buffalo.
This is what's got me. Years ago, we wanted our WOW logo put on the back of city buses to promote the program.
Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Which is today, by the way.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Hey, happy Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Put a WOW on your vehicle, and a girl will see it and flash you.
Will she?
Wonderful. No. Yes! Yes! But it was deemed...
I've decided I'm going to be sarcastic douche today.
Oh, cool. Sarcastic douche.
Go ahead, Jimmy. Say it. Why is today any different?
I wasn't going to say it.
Oh.
I was going to say I could never see you behaving that way.
Oh, thank you.
But Jimmy is countering with sarcastic douche number 2.
Let's all just be sarcastic douches today.
No, why don't we not?
By the way, we got breaking news after... Thank you, man. We got breaking news after Anthony's bus story. There's
sure it's going to be a great story.
It's breaking news. It's just breaking. There's a Hollywood actor who died, and we're gonna tell you who it is in a few minutes. So stay right there, please.
It's mysterious.
Yes, but back to the buses.
Yeah. This is so we wanted our WOW logo, and nothing more than WOW in the font, the nice yellow font, and Opie and Anthony and the time we're on and whatever at the station, to be on the backs of the buses here in New York. They said no. The New York City, like the bus company or the advertising firm, whatever it is, said no because they found out what it meant and said it's too offensive. Now, if you know what it means, you're familiar with the program, and just seeing a wow on the back of a bus isn't going to offend anybody. If you don't know what it means, it just says, wow, hey, Opie and Anthony.
And that doesn't offend anyone.
And just looking at it doesn't offend anybody.
Right.
Let me tell you what I'm offended at and disgusted at that is on the back of what seems to be every single bus in the area that I move around in. Even, like I said, my hometown out there on Long Island. It's these little monsters, these little monstrous children with half of their upper lip and bottom of their nose missing, showing snaggled teeth that are gapped in the middle and sticking out where you see the jawbone.
It's like...
And half their nose is ripped open.
Yeah, it's like if you took a bag of potato chips and you know how you rip open the bag?
Yep.
That's what they did to some of these kids' faces.
Dude, predator face.
Predator face, sure.
Predator face. Little predator-faced monsters, because they have this campaign going on where you toss a few bucks and they could sew the kid's upper lip shut. It's the cleft palate program for little kids.
Third world nation crap.
Right.
Doesn't happen in
Third
America.
world nation. They show all these little kids that usually you see with the flies buzzing around, or they don't have food, or they're bathing in sewage, or whatever it is on the late night commercials for the Christians Children Fund or whatever it is. But this one is to send your money so they could sew that gaping hatchet wound shut on these kids' upper jaws, on their upper lip. But let me tell you something. This could be done in a less shocking and, in my opinion, disgusting way. I was pulling out of a Starbucks yesterday.
What?
And I was getting coffee for my
You're
girlfriend.
not a Starbucks guy.
I know,
right.
But I was getting.
That's why I said what. But you already explained yourself.
I just sarcastic
like...
douche.
Yes.
Oof, okay.
What were you doing? Starbucks for you? Cool. I like it.
But there was a lovely piece of banana cake. Now, I sometimes like a little treat. So I decided to get me a little piece of that banana cake.
We're not talking about alcohol, right? Obviously.
No.
Okay.
Banana cake.
Little treat.
So I got it.
And constant treat.
And
I was calling him out on the little treat thing. If he was talking about alcohol.
My character's not me.
Right. No, I understand. and I couldn't wait to get home So I open the bag, and as I'm driving out of the parking lot, I take a bite of this banana cake, and it is heavenly. Heavenly. And then I get behind a bus.
Was it?
And there's the old creature from Guatemala with his upper lip opened up and snaggle teeth and half his nose missing so you could see inside his sinuses. And all I can imagine was him taking a bite of my banana cake. And you know where that banana cake went? Out the window.
Why?
Because it disgusted me. I couldn't get past the thought of his slimy, can't hold the saliva in that open wound mouth that was on the back of this bus. Can we get the damn kids with the hatchet wounds in their mouth off the buses? It's offensive. It's physically nauseating to me.
But it gets the job done because...
Does it?
Yeah, because you just throw money at the situation. Just make it go away!
Make it leave.
Just take my money, make it stop!
I don't look at that.
They're adorable.
They're monsters. They're little monsters. If you saw a kid peeking around a corner... You've seen this before. You've been at a supermarket, a little kid peeks around the corner, and you look, and you give a little wave, and it's like he gives a little shy wave and runs away. And then you take him into the bathroom and put him in a big shopping bag, and, oh, sorry, that wasn't me. It was my character. If one of these little monsters poked their head around the corner and smiled at you, and you just saw it, you'd go, ah! Ah! It would freak you out.
And then you would give the kid money and say, just get that fixed.
Yeah, you'd put a quarter in the slot that is supposed to be closed under his nose. A little piggy bank child.
That's very unattractive.
It is. I don't want to look at it.
Would you kiss his little cheek?
Ugh!
Why wouldn't you kiss that?
I would be nowhere near that. You know that saliva is just pouring out of that trough. I don't want to look at it.
You can just safety pin it together.
I don't mind him after surgery. I know you have a problem with that Joaquin Phoenix, but he was born like that.
Was he?
They sewed it shut. Cheech Marin. Cheech, our own lovable Cheech. He had that too.
Really?
Yeah, they sewed it up and everything's fine. I don't care. Put them on the buses after they're sewed up and say, look at what we did. We helped a little monster. But I don't want to see him like that. And what is that? What happened in the womb?
I don't know. He got into a fight. He was disrespectful. Someone with a pinky ring gave him a belt right in his lip and nose repeatedly.
I am just like disgusted by it, and the thought that they didn't put WOW on the back of the bus, but we have to stare at these, and they're on, like I said, every goddamn bus. Thank you. Very upsetting to me. Very upsetting.
Though? Is it a comedy ad? Is it
Yeah, it's a comedy ad.
Yeah.
They're making jokes about it.
Oh, all right.
They go, look, he could huck a loogie through that.
I still think you could have ate your banana cake.
No, because all I
By the way,
thought about was him biting it.
Cakey, not flaky, right?
Oh, it was so cakey and moist. It was so moist and cakey.
Yeah.
And I was enjoying it so. And I had a look. Oh, it bothered. No, I can't look at it. Yet I'm compelled to because I'm like pulled up right behind the bus.
I couldn't eat something with milk in it. Like if I was eating cereal with milk, then I could be disgusted by a sight.
Yeah.
If I was eating something cakey, it probably wouldn't bother me.
Because I pictured him biting it.
Oh, yeah.
And then leaving like this little keystone in the middle of it where his teeth aren't and his lip isn't. Like he'd bite it and it would have this ridge.
Yeah.
And it would be all slobbery. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, there's nothing to keep the snot away from the spit. Look at that guy.
Well, he was born a while ago.
Yeah, he
can't fix
that one. That surgery.
All right.
So why didn't you just say no if the boy asked for some cake? Say I'd rather you didn't.
I couldn't get it out of my head. He had already bitten my banana cake, and it had to go out the window.
See, if I'm eating cereal and I saw footage of someone like blowing a snot rocket, that would creep me out. Like, 'cause there's something about the milk that I can't eat milk when I think of gross things or whatever. But let's
go to Brooklyn Ace. Brooklyn Ace, what's up?
Good morning, gentlemen. Hey, Anthony, you're a fancy man. Why do they have buses for the poor in your town?
No, well, it's driving to my town on the way.
Okay, that makes more sense.
All right. And we'll go to Max in Dallas. Max, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Guess
call them all old jet intake face.
Jet intake face.
They got some bad ones down here, or they had some bad ones down here in Dallas for a while. They were doing some sort of a campaign about intestines or something, and I swear to God, it showed a doctor like pulling intestines out of a person. I wanted to Ralph every time I got behind one of those damn buses.
You know, I don't understand that. On TV, we got to look at No Leg Guy because he smoked and I got blood clots and chopped his leg off.
Blood clots, heart attacks, strokes, all by all before he turned 30, I think.
Yeah. And then we had Swab Out His Blowhole Guy.
Yeah.
That was on TV. You know, it's shock marketing. Shock marketing. They're trying to get you to do something, and they're shocking you by doing it.
Yeah, I love how they'll do a story on us.
Yeah, being shock jocks.
Being shocking or outrageous.
Because you say some words that are, everyone uses on a daily basis.
And then they show cancer guy smoking cigarettes through his neck.
And they show somebody wringing out tar out of a lung.
Yeah.
And then the old jet intake face.
And that usually is right after a story about us. Great.
Yeah.
Hey,
what's more offensive?